Friday, September 8th, 2023, AGNDD Intellireport topic. Locus coeruleus. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated Wikipedia-sourced video article.
The locus coeruleus, or LC, is a region in the brain renowned for its blue color and extensive connections. It releases norepinephrine, which affects arousal and responds to emotional and stress-related signals. The locus coeruleus, LC, is a region in the brain located in the pons. It is known for its blue color due to melanin granules inside its neurons. The LC is also referred to as the nucleus pigmentosus pontus. It contains medium-sized neurons and has a similar neuromelanin composition to the substantia nigra. In adult humans, the LC typically has between 22,000 and 51,000 pigmented neurons, ranging in size from 31,000 to 60,000 cubic micrometers. The locus coeruleus, or LC, is a nucleus with extensive connections throughout the brain. It projects to various regions, including the spinal cord, brainstem, cerebellum, hypothalamus, thalamus, amygdala, basal telencephalon, and cortex. The LC plays a role in the release of norepinephrine, which has an excitatory effect on the brain, influencing arousal and preparing neurons to respond to stimuli. Additionally, the LC receives inputs from the hypothalamus, cingulate gyrus, amygdala, cerebellum, and raphe nuclei, enabling it to respond to emotional and stress-related signals. The locus coeruleus is a brain region that receives inputs from various other regions. These include the medial prefrontal cortex, which has a constant and excitatory connection that strengthens with increased activity. The nucleus paragigantocellularis integrates autonomic and environmental stimuli, while the nucleus prepositus is involved in gaze. The lateral hypothalamus releases orexin, which has excitatory effects in the locus coeruleus, among its other functions. The locus coeruleus sends projections to various brain regions, including the amygdala, hippocampus, brainstem, spinal cord, cerebellum, cerebral cortex, hypothalamus, tectum thalamus, and ventral tegmental area. These projections involve neurons that use norepinephrine as their primary neurotransmitter. The locus coeruleus, LC, is involved in various functions through its connections with different parts of the brain. It influences arousal, sleep-wake cycle, attention, memory, behavioral and cognitive flexibility, creativity, stress response, cognitive control, decision-making, emotions, neuroplasticity, posture, and balance. The LC is part of the reticular activating system and is inactive during rapid eye movement, REM sleep. The locus coeruleus is thought to be involved in several neuropsychiatric disorders, including clinical depression, panic disorder, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and anxiety. Medications that focus on the neurons in this region, like norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors and serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, have proven effective in treating these disorders. Studies indicate that norepinephrine plays a crucial role in regulating stress response, memory formation, attention, and arousal. Changes in the locus coeruleus may contribute to the emergence of neuropsychiatric disorders. The locus coeruleus is a brain region that plays a crucial role in mediating the physiological and cognitive responses to stress. It is activated during stress and releases norepinephrine, which affects various brain regions and systems. This includes altering cognitive function, increasing motivation, activating the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, and modulating the autonomic nervous system. Dysregulation of the locus coeruleus and norepinephrine has been implicated in stress-related disorders, such as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Studies have shown that individuals with PTSD may have a reduced number of neurons in the locus coeruleus. Opioids suppress neuron activity in the locus coeruleus, and when opioid use is discontinued, the heightened activity in this brain region leads to withdrawal symptoms. Clonidine, an alpha-2 adrenergic receptor agonist, is used to alleviate these symptoms by reducing adrenergic neurotransmission from the locus coeruleus. The genetic defect of MECP2 in Rett syndrome leads to dysfunctions in the catecholaminergic system, particularly in the locus coeruleus. This structure, responsible for noradrenergic innervation in the brain, shows changes in electrophysiological properties and a decrease in tyrosine hydroxylase (TH), mRNA, and protein levels in MECP2 deficient mice. These alterations may contribute to the symptoms observed in Rett syndrome. Restoring normal locus coeruleus function could be a potential therapeutic approach for treating Rett syndrome, as shown by the positive effects of a norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor in a mouse model. The locus coeruleus, a region in the brain, is impacted in different neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and Down syndrome. The reduction of neurons in this region is linked to the advancement of these diseases. The locus coeruleus generates norepinephrine, which possesses anti-inflammatory properties and might aid in the removal of amyloid beta, a protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. The deterioration of this region can be observed through imaging methods, and it is believed that preserving the integrity of the locus coeruleus could enhance cognitive reserve and decrease neuropathological burden. Animal studies have demonstrated that sleep deprivation can lead to a decrease in the number of neurons in a brain region called the locus coeruleus. This has raised concerns about potential long-term damage to brain functions in humans as a result of sleep deprivation. The locus coeruleus was discovered in 1784 and named in 1812. Important findings about its activity and projections were made in the 20th century. The Falk-Hillarp technique was used to understand its anatomical organization by causing certain substances to fluoresce in tissue sections. The name locus coeruleus comes from the Latin words locus, meaning place, and coeruleus, meaning dark blue or sky blue. The name was translated into English as blue place in 1907. The locus coeruleus gets its name from its blue appearance in unstained brain tissue, which is caused by light scattering from neuromelanin. The correct Latin spelling is coeruleus, derived from caelum, meaning sky. The English word cerulean and the word ceiling are also derived from this Latin root. The official Latin nomenclature for anatomical terms has gone through various spelling changes for the term locus coeruleus. The original correct spelling was locus coeruleus, but a later edition introduced the incorrect spelling locus coeruleus. Subsequent editions alternated between the correct and incorrect spellings until the current edition, which reverts back to the correct spelling. The current edition emphasizes the use of correct Latin terms in English. In The Big Bang Theory, Amy asks Sheldon to remove the locus coeruleus from a tissue sample. In Fear the Walking Dead, Nick Clark and Troy Otto buy locus coeruleus as a drug and later work together to harvest it from infected individuals. In conclusion, the locus coeruleus is a vital nucleus in the brain with widespread connections. Its release of norepinephrine influences arousal and prepares neurons to respond to stimuli while also responding to emotional and stress-related signals.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads, and make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.